Hola, welcome to MegoxCast. I am your host, John, joined by...
Raeem Tolukter, sorry.
All
Or, I
right.
don't know, drawing underscore night 48.
Okay, I'll make sure to write that down for the person for this episode. Today, we will talk about high school versus college. Now, uh, person, talk a little bit about yourself.
Hi, I'm Guy. God, I
Okay,
hate this. No, yeah, I just do mostly drawings and stuff like that, majoring in computer science at CSE, and that's about it.
that sounds very, very
Basic.
eventful. Yeah, no, and just
No,
event.
that's literally been my life for, like, the past, like, what, ages? It's literally been, like, work, school, and the drawing, that's about it.
Oh yeah, yeah, bro. That sounds very fun.
I
All
know.
right.
It's amazing.
Okay. Yeah, it does sound amazing,
It's low-key
actually.
why I wanted to choose this topic today, but I was like, you know what, honestly, I'm gonna just talk about this.
I can't wait to remember high school Vietnam flashbacks play. All right. So, first topic, classes. All right. So the classes for high school and college. Would you say you preferred the ones in high school or the ones in college?
Here's the thing. So there are like handful of classes that I preferred in college than it was than like in I guess in high school. But like overall, I weirdly prefer like high school classes over college classes. I feel like just whenever you move on to college, they step up the level so much that it kind of feels very jarring, like very like I don't know how to explain it, but like it feels very like very like newish, and it kind of feels very like scary, and like it can get very like stressful very quickly. Like I feel like I'm like a lot less able to relax than I was in like high school.
Mm.
I don't know if you feel the same, but yeah,
Huh.
it's definitely been like 10 times harder.
I'd say it's different than in high school. I will actually say that I'm not as stressed. To be honest, I do feel more free to do stuff, and the bigger campus kind of gives me more of a relaxed, chill vibe. I can do work with other friends in the class, or I can, just go back home, do it. I can, just mess around for a bit. It's definitely a different experience, and it's just a better like thing where the classes are just like you can pick them too.
Yeah. No, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
probably like one of the better things about CSC is that you can definitely pick your classes, and they're definitely a lot more like I guess at ease with some things like especially like with studying stuff like that. You can go and leave lectures whenever you need to, etc., etc. But like, yeah, I don't know. The thing is that it's weird because like I'm a comp sci major, and like the stress is like tenfolds when it would be compared to like everyone else, where it feels like it's not as bad.
yeah,
Uh,
I can see that.
I don't know. They shove
uh,
way too much into comp sci that just does not need to be in there.
yeah, huh? I don't take that class, but I would assume that just from what I can, what so is comms like science? Oh, not science. Fuck.
Computer science.
You didn't hear that
You can
YouTube, but
edit that
yeah,
out.
computer science.
Can't
I, I,
edit
don't-
out podcasts. That's illegal.
yeah. I also don't edit these, so I said another word. YouTube. I don't think they listen anymore, so I could just keep swearing, but I try not to. Anyway,
Oh, I can't swear. God dang it.
I mean, I haven't stopped anyone, so
Fuck.
it's all good. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Anyway,
You can bleep that out.
yeah,
Give your editor more time.
but I edit all these. I did get someone recently to edit highlights, but it was mainly for ideas and also to add something to his reel. I don't know if I'll use it because I want it just to be my edit, so I don't know yet.
Okay.
And then I mean, for classes though, like I just feel you know, it's for your future, your major, so it's, classes that not only pick, but, is for your, like, will help you in the future. Like for like high school, like some of those classes won't help you in the future,
Oh no, yeah, that is definitely like a thing. I've noticed. Like, I feel like whenever I was, the thing is, it's kind of weird because I took engineering and then kind of switched between
Mm,
college and high school. High school, so
yeah.
it's like a little bit weirder. But I definitely feel like a lot of classes in high school just don't help you at all. Like, I haven't needed to use like any of my history class knowledge, and like even like some like stuff like physics. I feel like just gets like it's just thrown out the window once you go into like college.
Mm, yeah. It's like not even useful.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing too. Like, are even the AP classes in high school useful? Like, why take those? Why
Well, no,
stress yourself
like
out?
I even like realized like they're not that useful either. Like not as much. Eh, it's kind of weird. It depends on what you take and what you're majoring in. Because like for
Yeah.
me, I guess it was somewhat helpful because I did get to skip pre-calc. Well, where in like in college I would have to retake it if I didn't take AP Calc.
Mm,
But like it really depends, and it can be very iffy sometimes. Times like you
yeah.
could complete like you could like do like stuff like psychology and it wouldn't be like a part of your major, and then, like it may be completely useless to you in the future. So
Hmm.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It depends on how you perceive it.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I just think overall the classes in at college are a lot more. You know, just I'm able to sit through them more. You agree with that, right? Or do you disagree?
I feel like there are days where like I cannot sit through like my COC classes compared to high school classes. But there are also
Dang.
days where I've had that same feeling during high school. It
Yeah.
just I don't know. I'm able to sit. It depends from like my mood always. Mood always
Yeah.
like
I know
if
what you
I'm in
mean.
like a good mood, I could sit through like all my classes fairly easily. But while in like or and same goes with like college. Like if I'm in a good mood, I can sit through all my classes and do everything well. Well, I don't know. I feel like yeah. I don't know. I think like the best of time was like whenever the thingamabob happened with our high school. Hint hint junior year. I don't know how to.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know how to say this without like
All right.
explicitly saying it. I feel like
Yeah.
after that it was just like way a ton more chiller, and like it was like hard to like not pay attention.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely more like, less stuff to do, like people didn't really go to classes, you
I
know.
know.
So,
I feel like that. I guess and I guess like literally half a year was like kind of like a mix of both, and it kind of felt really nice.
mhm. Yeah, definitely. We didn't have to do as much work. It was definitely a sad time, but I will say it was more of a more welcoming and more
Yeah.
I guess peaceful time in some aspects.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, let's
I don't
switch the
know.
topic before it gets really depressing.
Of course, yes. So, homework and tests, all right? Like, this one is going to be a little bit interesting. Did you think, the homework and tests were harder in high school, or do you feel like they're harder in college?
Oh no, like 10 times harder in college. This is like not even a joke. Oh my good. Like I could rant like for like actually like 2 3 hours about how bad the tests are in COC because they're a ton more judgmental about it, and then it gets even worse, especially since how strict they are on like you on like stuff where like it may seem very basic. Like for example, like 90% of like your classes you won't even be allowed to use a calculator, which you may think, oh, that's kind of cheating, but at the same time, it's like sometimes some of us can't do basic math, especially when we're trying to memorize a lot of this shit, and then you kind of sit there questioning your reality during the test whether you can't remember your fucking multiplication tables, and then you're like questioning your existence, like why am I doing this? I don't know. I definitely feel
Yeah.
like it's a ton more like more stress, even though I feel like for like homework at least it's somewhat less, mostly due to the fact that because I feel like 90% of professors don't even give that much homework 90% of the time they'll just give the lecture and then the test, and that's about it. And whereas in like high school they'll like 90% of the time you'll have some homework to do during that day. But I don't know,
Mm,
it depends on your classes and your major though. Like
yeah.
for me I got like a shit ton of homework and like a shit ton of tests and stuff that's been kicking my ass.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I know what you mean. In some ways, I feel like how it's spaced out. I feel like school, like high school, was just a lot harder when it came to homework and stuff like that. Maybe it's because I'm doing like I have a film major, so I'm a little bit different. But at the same time, it was so like chill in like high school, to do all the like work. I actually no, it was not chill in high school. I just felt like
I feel
work
like it
was all the time. What's up?
I feel like it depends on what you took. 'Cause for me,
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it was still kind of stress. There's definitely some stress there on depending on some of the um stuff I was taking. Like if you're taking a lot, like a decent amount of AP classes, you could definitely have a lot of stress on you. But if you weren't taking
Mhm.
as much, then you would definitely have like a lot easier time.
Oh, definitely. It was, not hard, but I will say definitely in like what's it called? What was it? Yeah, no, like 10th grade. I remember I took chemistry. That was crazy. And we'll go into the teachers later. But
Chemistry was
that
so. I feel like I just hated that teacher, but chemistry was like other than that was so easy. Like I didn't study
Oh
for a
yeah.
single test and still got like an A in the class. I don't know if I'm
Yeah,
flexing a
definitely.
little too hard, but like that I don't know. I just didn't like her class because she was very like annoying about homework and stuff like that, and it like annoyed me. Oh
Oh,
god,
definitely.
oh god, have I
Hmm.
told you about like what happened? So oh god, this is actually really dumb. Should I say this? I'll say this. So essentially,
Yeah,
this
sure.
teacher literally straight up. So I went in like my assignment was like turned in technically on time. So it's just that I passed it to the wrong person, like when you're passing it up, and it got like stuck in like I guess I don't know like at another person's table, and I didn't even notice. So I tried to give it up to her. She said she wouldn't accept it and counted as missing. I was like, what? Even though like it was literally like 5 minutes after they collected it all, and I got like really annoyed. And then after that, she made me like write an essay on apologizing to her of having to collect my homework 5 minutes late.
Oh my.
I wrote the essay, and then she still didn't accept it. So I just said, "Screw this! I'm not even bothering," and just take the missing assignment. I don't know
Yeah, you probably should have, because I mean,
that
dude,
like
I mean,
annoyed me so much. I
yeah,
was
I
like,
think everyone had a missing assignment in that class. I think everyone did.
"Oh no, yeah, it was so hard because like if you yeah."
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, feel like homework wise, besides that class, it wasn't too bad, but still, like, mainly with essays. I felt like essays at school were a lot harder. These English teachers don't care as much, and
Oh no, yeah, I
like
actually
obviously I'll
really
get into
noticed that.
teachers later, but I just think like the writing that's necessary is not as
Yeah,
you know
it's not as intense in college that
college.
it is in high school. In high school, it was so like in high school, it's like you either write really good or you die. That was essentially it. Well, like in college, they kind of
Exactly.
like don't care. They kind of let you choose any topic. It never has to be like
It's yeah,
super
any
conformed.
topic. I the thing I think is weird is that sometimes my essays are really really bad, and I know they're bad, but I turn them in and I still get a B on it. I don't get what that's all about. Like, I feel like they don't read it at this point because they
Oh no,
don't say
yeah.
any
Sometimes
notes. They don't say anything.
they
They
probably like
just
skim over it and then like just decide on the grade if they like it or not. If they like
exactly.
the reading in their head.
Yeah, I don't know, cause it's like these ones I would literally not even pass, but I mean, I technically did all the stuff I need to do, like, I had like like a conclusion or a works cited. So maybe that's it. Maybe they see the works cited, they're like, "Dang, that's a good student right there." But I don't know, just essays were harder in high school, and then feel like with tests they're a lot easier. The whole thing with online, it's you like taking tests online?
Uh, I don't know. I feel like the thing about it is that I feel like it developed a lot of bad habits for me. So,
Mm.
like, I feel like if I had to do it, like, I'd only do online. I would never do it in person ever again. But if I was in person, I would never do it online, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah. Well, I mean, let's be real here. Man, we
Because
were all just what's up?
Oh, no, yeah, because of, like, during quarantine, I just, like I feel like I developed, like, a shit ton of bad habits that, like, ended up eating my ass later.
I know what you mean. I was also gonna say like, come on, let's be. What? Oh,
Never
you're
mind.
laughing at your ass. I was gonna ask you. Okay, let's be real here, man. Have you used Quizlet to cheat on your test, bro? Ever?
You admit it first and I'll admit it.
Yeah, totally, bro.
Bruh, who doesn't?
I'm just saying, like,
Because it's
you
like
know.
because I actually thought about this recently. I'm like it's just like you kind of have to at this point because nowadays it's so competitive that like at this point like people are just straight up cheating just to get ahead. And
Exactly.
and
They're just
you can't
using
just do it
GBT.
and you can't just do anything honestly anymore. Like you have to cheat in
Yeah,
order to keep up.
exactly. People are just using Chat GBT to,
Oh god,
do all
literally
their stuff.
recently I got like a friend told me you could use like GDP on like coding assignments and stuff, and I was like, "What? You can?
Oh, bro, you
Hell?"
gonna do it?
Coding is like the one thing I actually like enjoy doing like casually, so I probably won't. Maybe if it's
Dang.
like a last minute assignment, sure, but I'm
Yeah.
also like kind of afraid because it is because for like an AI specifically generated stuff, a lot of times it can feel very like I guess like noticeable sometimes.
Hmm.
Like I remember I used Quillbot for like like discussion topics in like college.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'd like the comment stuff. Sometimes I literally just copy paste like other people's comments and literally just like put it into Quillbot and then spit out some random gibberish and then just paste it. But like I'd obviously try to like mix in like my own answers and stuff like that because I noticed like every time I do that, it does seem kind of noticeable that these two look the same. So I always like
Hmm.
try to be like careful with it.
Exactly. I get what you're saying. Yeah. Maybe just maybe don't copy it from the discussion thing. Maybe copy it from like online, and then it'll
Yeah.
give you a totally different answer. But I think that's cool though. But at the same time, yeah, you did bring up a good point. People are not even being honest anymore, even with their responses, with their test scores. And it's I agree. It's hard to blame anybody. In this competitive world, and also like just the access to technology. So it's just we're gonna have to use different ways to be competitive in some ways. Like in person, I guess, because in person tests are still very accurate. I mean, I guess you could still cheat, but be very hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely getting harder for people to figure it out. Like
I don't know.
if
I
you
think it's that it's like
y-
it's such a big issue nowadays where it's like now you can't really do anything about it. Like you kind of just have to play the game.
exactly, either beat them or join them. If you can't beat them, join them. Then that's what they say.
Yeah, it's literally
But
essentially that.
exactly. So yeah, but overall though, like the just all that, I just feel like I like the I like the assignments and the stuff more at college. But that's mainly just because my major and all that, so there's not as much work to do. From what I feel, of course, for some people it's really hard because they work on it like day in day out for a film. But for you, I can see why it's like stressful because it's a lot more work than something like high school where they're not asking you to do so much code or do so much math.
Yeah. Math
Yeah.
classes in like COC are like insane sometimes.
Oh no, bro. Are they even Asian?
No, no, what do you mean by that, bruh?
The
Bruh, that was the
teachers.
most racist joke you could tell. Bro, I thought this was PG-13, man. I ain't trying to send my kids to listen to your podcast, and listen to some racist ass shit.
Bruh. Well, I'm Asian, so it's fine. It's all good. That's the transition for teachers and professors. So I don't know. I think the teachers at high school were overall pretty chill, but I feel like at the professors at like college, they're pretty cool, like they're definitely more personable than at high school. Like I think they're obviously getting paid more. Maybe they're not. I don't know,
I
but
feel like I had like a
they're
completely different experience. But go ahead and finish your
oh,
thoughts, and then I'll.
I just feel like the ones at college are not as like I mean they're just more understanding. I feel than at high school. But how do you feel?
Sorry, you just
Uh,
heard my like lock that was messing with drop on my table. I feel like for high school, I feel like I made a ton more meaningful connections um compared to college. I mean, for some college professors, I did have like some decent relationships with, but for like high school, I feel like I definitely like connected to my teachers a ton more, or like I feel like I was a lot more active in talking with them and stuff like that. I think it's because it's like the environment. I think it's just because the environment where I feel like as like professors in COC, I feel like it might be just me, might be just because I'm like very socially awkward sometimes, but I feel like I'm a lot less like talkative towards them. Like I would never like talk to them after class. Really.
mm,
Whereas like comparatively to like others like stuff at like high school, I'd definitely like talk to some of my teachers like after class or like go to like their office hours a lot more or like even just like say hi to them whenever I pass them by walking by to my classes and stuff.
yeah, I know how many times you said hi to the chemistry teacher.
Hong. No, no, I did not say that. I literally looked at her, turned the other way. I took like the long
Dang.
way around to my class.
Bruh, I don't even think she works there anymore.
Does she not?
No, I think after COVID, she didn't like, or during COVID, she didn't like how things were operating, so she just quit.
Did she? Oh, I did not expect
Yeah,
that. Uh,
so that's interesting. And I don't know. I mean, do you have any teachers like her or no at college?
I actually did.
Whoa.
I actually did. My Calc 1 teacher. Okay, to be fair, part of it's like not his fault, but part of it is. Well,
Mm,
part of it was mostly because I blame my friend for everything because so essentially, he wanted to cheat off me, and I was like, okay, fine, sure, sure. And he ended up copying like one for one what I gave him, and
yeah,
it became very noticeable to him that like we were cheating, and he talked to us about it and gave us zeros on the test. And after that, I just withdrawed from his class because I was like, well, fuck this shit.
yeah.
But at the
Well, at
same
least you
time,
didn't
in
have to do
general, his
that.
class was like very annoying because he gave us like very long lectures and gave us like a
Mm,
shit ton of homework, and like I felt like he didn't do as much.
yeah,
Like those teachers like you can tell they're kind of lazy.
yeah. They just sit there, kind of do nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I get you. But I was just gonna say, like, at least you didn't have to like, do anything since you like technically he cheated off you. Like at least you didn't have to do the whatever they say about like the dishonesty thing.
Oh no, yeah, I was
So
so happy
that's
about
cool.
that. That because
Yeah,
I actually was like really worried about that because like that shit can actually screw you up real bad.
exactly. So hopefully no one gets caught doing it or doesn't do it. All right, listen here,
If,
viewers. Don't be doing that
if,
stuff. All right.
just like as if the police weren't here, everything's legal. Don't get caught cheat. If your teacher doesn't see it, then then you're allowed to cheat.
Oh yeah, yeah. What you don't see won't hurt you, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like overall just I mean, I don't know. I did like a lot of the teachers at my high school, like definitely my two history teachers. The coach one was very interesting. And I felt
Which one do you
like
mean, coach? Oh, you mean
the Born, bruh.
a born?
Yeah, Born.
Oh, I didn't have born.
Okay, yeah. Brat was cool though.
Brat was
Dang.
amazing. I look really like Brat. I actually like talked to him like I didn't talk to him after I went to college, but I definitely like talked to him like kind of out. I don't know, like whenever I'm like walking to my classes, I will like have a stop and like have a small chat with him.
Yeah, yeah. I definitely want to like see what's happening with him. I think he might have maybe I'm wrong. I think he's gonna retire soon, but I don't know.
I know he's like 50 still doing it. I wouldn't be
Okay, that's
surprised if
good.
he's like
That's good.
he'd quit anytime sometime soon.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he was pretty cool. I liked, being in his class. He always compared me to Urkel for some reason.
Urkel? Wait,
He was like,
Urkel.
"Hi, John." That's how he did it all the time. He was like, "Did I do that?" I'm like, "Okay." I was kind of like
Oh
Urkel
no,
though,
yeah,
to
you
be
are
honest, in high
definitely an
school.
Urkel. What is this from? Like,
Okay, thank you so much.
yeah, you are definitely an Urkel. Nah,
Oh, from
yeah.
Family Matters.
Editor, if you can, post up a picture of Urkel. He is definitely an Urkel.
Oh
You are
my
the Asian
gosh, bro.
Urkel.
The Asian Urkel, yeah, definitely. Guys, I'm the Asian Urkel. All right, we're changing this to Asian Urkel podcast.
Yes.
Um, yeah. So I feel like he he was really fun. A lot of the teachers weren't as fun, to be honest. Like,
I feel
I
like
would
it.
say,
I feel like it depended on.
what's up?
I feel like it depends on the teachers you got. Because some
Yeah.
teachers on my end were like really good, and then some of them were like they're all right, but they're not memorable.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've enjoyed
Yeah.
like most of my high school teachers, besides like a handful.
Yeah, I agree. It was weird online. I didn't feel like as connected to them,
Oh no, yeah.
but
I feel like there's definitely like a ton more of a barrier online than it is in person. It can
I
get
know,
really
bro.
like pain in the ass. Like I feel like
Hmm.
trying to learn was a ton harder because it was a ton easier to get distracted.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I was not even able to have my god dang Gatorade in a can because I had that teacher as a like for government, and he said that we could all have it, and I'm like, dang, I never got it.
The
That
heck,
would have been so cool.
Gatorade in a can? Was
Yep. Yeah, he offered it. So, but I never got it because,
oh whatever. That's fine.
yeah, it is fine because I can always buy it now. I can buy it in bulk.
Now you can buy it yourself.
Oh yeah,
Wait, is
definitely.
this just
And
one can? What the hell? I just looked up the price of it. It was like $27. I'm pretty sure that's multiple, but like it's
yeah,
that's
hopefully.
still expensive anyways.
Exactly. But maybe it's worth it. Maybe it has some white stuff in there.
White stuff?
Powder white stuff. Like powdered. Okay, never mind.
You're saying it was spiked? Jeez.
Yeah, bruh. Did you not watch that Cocaine Bear movie? Pretty good.
God. Have you done any drugs
Um,
yet? Kidding.
not yet. Later though. I
Later.
mean, I will never, viewers. I will never do drugs. All right.
Don't do
You shouldn't
drugs.
either.
Drugs aren't cool.
Drugs aren't cool. You can't be a Pokemon master if you do drugs.
What?
Yep. That's a poster. I'll send it to you later. I mean, most of the teachers were like chill. I remember I had like my theater teacher was really cool. I liked her a lot, learned a lot from her. And I've had her for like 4 years, dang. And then my last, like, I had a teacher the last year, and he kind of helped me like realize kind of where I wanted to go because I didn't know if I was going to be film or actor. So kind of happy I did choose film. And yeah, that the film teacher was really cool. People said not to talk to him though because he was, kind of a stickler, and I agree on some aspects, but I will say he's the most interesting teacher I've ever met at that high school. It was definitely like it, he's just so cool, and yeah, and I had some of him online, but when I saw him in person, I was like, dang, this is like totally different experience. So yeah, I don't know. I liked a lot of the teachers at high school, but I actually, yeah, nothing about the high school ones I did get more close to, but I do feel like I work more with the college teachers, regardless if I get close to them or not.
Yeah, I kind of get
So
that. Where like they
yeah,
definitely like really try to push you to like do all of it.
yeah.
Definitely had that a lot with a lot of my professors, where they'll like kind of like they'll like try to help me by pushing me. If that makes sense.
Mm, yeah, that I get what you're saying. Yeah, pushing you. Hmm. Let me think. What was the craziest experience you think you've had with a high school teacher?
Oh, with a high school teacher. Probably
With a high
probably
school
that
teacher, yeah.
homework thing I talked about earlier.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That
That's
was
the
complete.
craziest
I
thing.
actually got like pissed about that. I was like, "Bruh, what was the point of this teacher?" Other
Yeah,
things.
definitely.
I don't know. Just that was like really it. I don't know.
Yeah,
Like a lot of teachers I had like were like just kind of like friendly, I guess. I know my
definitely.
like ninth grade teacher Guerrero. Like I definitely joined Act Deck, and she was always fun to like, it was fun to work with and stuff like that. Definitely
Yeah.
had a fun moments there. Had a fun moments with my
Mm.
art teacher. Yeah, and also my what is it? 11th grade math teacher? Yeah, 11th grade math.
Oh yeah, definitely. I felt like I didn't really have too many like problems with any teachers. Though I will have to say there was like that one time that I had a problem with the counselor, I think, but that was about it. And I mean, not a counselor. It wasn't no, it was not a counselor. It was like the I guess just like a yard duty. I guess technically it
Oh,
was just some dude that was like chilling, and I was kind of mad. It was actually it had something to do with that teacher, the chemistry teacher, and I was just like I didn't turn this in because I was dumb, and then I just filled like I did that thing with the empty like milk carton. I stepped on it as loud as I could. It made a pop. Then I got in trouble for that. I had to
uh,
pick trash up. That was probably the craziest thing that happened at that school, to be honest, or just
uh,
at all. Like
besides
I haven't
the
really. I'm a good boy.
God, never mind. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna try to sway as far away from that topic as possible. Uh,
Yeah.
okay. Uh, what was I literally lost my train of thought. Shit. Shit. I literally lost my train of thought. Damn it. There were some interesting things. Uh, I don't know. John, you still there?
Hmm. No, I'm still here.
I'm trying to think of like something interesting that
Just
happened in high school. That wasn't a thing, but uh,
I don't know. We can just move on to the next
yeah.
topic if you
Next
want.
topic, please.
Yeah. Uh, the next topic is food. So like vending machines, the actual like cafeteria food.
Okay, to be
I don't
fair,
know
it's hard to
which one do you like
gauge
more?
because like now I have an actual job and I'm able to like buy myself
Yeah,
things comparatively, where it's like kind of like I was baking off my parents, which I didn't do a
yeah,
lot because I just didn't. Because first of all, my parents obviously wouldn't do it constantly, and on top of that, I
hmm
also felt always bad, kind of, if I did.
mm,
Like I'd
yeah,
always feel like like there'll be like a form of guilt, like that kind of looms over you. But other than that, well, at least for me, at least, I don't know how other people like some. I know like some people kind of like just like don't say anything to get like 40 bucks from their parents.
yeah, yeah. They
My parents weren't that.
different parents. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know. I never really like ate the food at you know high school. I had the food at a college of the Canyons or the college of the Canyons a few times, but I don't know. I just it was just me eating it a few times, like using the bank bucks or whatever they call
Yeah.
it. It it's not that good. What's weirder is that when I think about food at high school or college, I think about the vending machines.
Do you?
I think it's kind of cool that yeah, I think at the college, yeah, at college you can just get
You
like a
could you can get
Pepsi,
kind of
you can
anything. You
get
can get
soda.
anything at
Yeah,
college,
you can get something at the bookstore too.
and
Yeah.
then like at high school, it's like a ton more limited.
Exactly. Yeah, a ton more.
Like I
We
think there
just
was like
had that
one
like
vending machine that
student
actually had
store.
soda in it.
Yeah, and it wasn't even like cola, it was like Fanta.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm just really into energy, like like caffeine drinks. So I really like Coke and Pepsi and stuff like that. So I didn't really like that too much. I probably should have gotten one or two a few times, but I just never did. I always got the Powerades. I was very happy that they had Powerade because I don't really like Gatorade as much. So
Have you tried Prime yet
that's
or
kind of
no?
cool that, bruh. I did try it. I didn't like how it tasted like coconut. That was a
The
little
heck, you
weird.
tasted I only like some of the flavors. I like some of them I don't like at all.
Yeah. Well, I tried the tropical punch
Oh no, that's
one.
like the
I don't know
worst
if
one.
there's
That one like
better
tastes
ones.
like perfume.
Dang. So what's the best
It's like
flavor? Grape?
not grape. It's like orange. It's either orange or like for me personally, it's like orange or lemon lime. Like those two are like the best. Or
All right, I'll
like
try those.
if you, I think the blue one isn't bad either. I don't know.
All right.
I know those two are like the best
But
for me.
oh yeah, if I ever want to drink something, I'll think about KSI just drinking that pink
Think about drinking his
prime.
fluids.
Bro, did you see that? You saw the picture, right?
But yeah, that was amazing.
Oh my gosh, bro. I'm saving that for a good time.
Oh, oh man, John, I didn't know you
uh
moved like that, man. I ain't judging, but damn.
I don't know. I thought it was cool though that they had like
It was definitely interesting that
given.
they did like an entire drink brand out of that.
Yeah, yeah,
Rather than
definitely.
beef.
I noted. I thought it was just cool that they had like coffee on a college no, at a high school. Like
Yeah,
when
they
I
have like a
got there,
coffee
like
kiosk.
'cause
That place isn't
yeah, well,
bad.
no, oh yeah. They have a coffee kiosk. Yeah, I'm talking about like high school though. They had like coffee in the vending machines.
Dang.
Obviously like just an iced coffee. I think it was
Oh, that's
Dunkin'.
like from like a
Pretty good.
student store stuff. I barely went there. I
Yeah.
went there like
Yeah, but
once.
there was yeah, but by J Building, there was a vending machine with coffee in there, and I always got that. It was really good. I liked that, and I liked how they had certain snacks in the vending machine. I don't even remember the snacks at the I don't think they've ever really had snacks at the vending machine at
I
like our high school. I
yeah.
think they mainly just had
At college it's
drinks.
like there's a ton more stuff.
Yeah, they have a lot more stuff. Definitely. They have like everything everywhere,
Yeah.
like all at once. I don't know why I made that reference,
Uh
but they just yeah, have more options at college,
also
food wise, vending machine wise. What's
also
up?
for I finish your thoughts and I'll say
Yeah, I just feel overall the snacks at college are a lot more, you know, just they hit the munchies, you could be, like you could be high on some weed, just be like, munching on that. What's up?
I was about to say I would
What's up,
say like
man?
like the food at like the Bang Bucks and stuff. That shit
Yeah.
slaps when there was no it was like quarantine and no one was there. Because they kind
Mm,
of like
yeah.
really work the workers there, but like whenever
Yeah.
it was like COC when it was like quarantine and no one was there, especially like during the summer where like barely anyone was there, you could literally like go there, get food, and then it's like get perfect because like they're not like stressed at all and they just take their time with it.
That's cool. Yeah. I will note I do note that it's not the best getting the food there. Like I got food with my friend Dan because we have a class together afterwards and I just didn't like their burger. It was really bad. So then I said like, you know what, screw that. We're gonna go to KFC. It's pretty far away
I was like
from our
KFC's like it's
college.
like the closest one's like in Canyon Country. How did the hell did you
Yep.
go
Yeah, by my
there?
work. Yeah. It I don't know, I just wanted to have some KFC,
How long
so
was
we
it till
brought it
your next
back.
class?
Uh technically the first class that day ends when the other one begins, but we're never there for that entire time because it's mostly lecture and then the rest of the time you can just film and do whatever you need to
Oh,
do
okay.
for the projects. So I don't really have to do anything for you know, like a few hours. So then we just go there. I don't know what I'll do this week. Maybe I was actually gonna try to DoorDash something to college and see if that worked. From what one of my teachers said, it works, but they didn't even say anything else. They said it works, but
It works, but
I
it's
don't
kind
know
of
what that.
weird. I guess it's kind of weird.
Wait, you've done it?
I haven't done it, but it seems
Okay,
kind of weird to be
it
like,
is
oh yeah,
weird.
can you just drop this off here?
I know, bro. It is a little weird, but it would be interesting. Like if you have like a
I'd imagine it
class.
like it will definitely work a lot better for like professors and stuff who like cannot move out of their seat potentially sometimes.
Exactly. Yeah. hmm Like, I don't think you have to deliver it to like a building though. You can just say like, hand it to me, and they'll let you know. I
Yeah.
mean, obviously it tells you where it is, but anyway, yeah. I just overall the food at college a lot better at high school. You agree, right?
I don't know. It depends because I feel like some. To be fair, rarely had um food at
High school
yeah high
food.
school, but it wasn't bad for the most part. I believe from my memory. I don't know. I kind of see them as kind of like equals, if that makes sense. I never find them like any better.
Yeah,
But like for like vending machines and stuff like that, oh yeah, COC like dominates.
it does. It definitely does. All right, next next topic is the kind of weird atmosphere. Food, water, atmosphere.
Atmosphere? I don't
Yeah,
know. That's weird.
it is a little bit of a weird question, but
I
it's
feel like
definitely
yeah, I feel like the
interesting.
atmosphere was definitely. I feel like at COC, I feel like I don't know. It's weird because I have like very bad like I'm very socially awkward nowadays. I think that's because
Yeah.
like quarantine fever or some shit where like now I could barely
Mhm.
like kind of go up and talk to people, whereas like in high school where I was able to do that like a ton easier. So like for
Yeah.
me now, I just like the atmosphere and at COC feels very like I guess you're kind of doing your own. Everyone's doing their own thing for me.
Yeah.
And then like at high school, I feel like there's a lot more of a community to it. And then
I
and I
agree
feel
on
like it
that
might
one,
be
yeah,
due to
because
the
I
fact
mean, you're
that
doing your
I
own
feel
thing.
like in COC everyone's like taking different stuff, so you never really have a chance to like
Yeah.
kind of be like stuck with someone and you're able to have to work it out.
Oh, definitely, yeah, yeah, I mean, like, I mean, obviously, you're gonna try to make connections at, college, but overall, connections as in, like, for,
And I feel like yeah, I know
career-wise,
that's the thing
but
about
what's
for
up?
COC as well. Like it kind of feels I wouldn't say icky to me, but it kind of feels like very how am I supposed to explain this? Like very like work related, and you can never make any meaningful connections. If that makes sense. Like
Mm,
you,
yeah,
like
yeah, I
nowadays you
get you.
don't at COC you don't view anyone as friends really. You view them as more as like acquaintances.
Yeah, I can see that. It's definitely a lot different at, college. I meant also too, school spirit,
Oh no,
and that
yeah,
kinda
school
thing,
spirit.
you
I feel
know?
like school spirit doesn't exist in COC than it does in like high school.
Definitely, yeah, I mean, all the, sophomores and the seniors, were jumping during the rallies and going to the football games, going to the homecomings. We don't even have that here. We have,
We
a festival or something
we
like
got
that.
like the club day, and that's about it.
Yeah, basically. I think I even I missed club day. I really wanted
Oh,
to,
you should have gone. I got a free
join the
movie ticket out of
clubs.
it.
Bruh. I wonder if
Bad
there
thing is
was
that I
there,
was
a
gonna use it
D&D
on Mania,
club?
and then I heard it was bad. I was like, shit. Well, I got this now.
Bro, was there
It's sit in my wallet for a
yeah.
year.
D&D club I miss
Oh, I
from,
want to play D and D
high
again.
school,
I need like a group. I'm about to like leave the rando group I joined because I was just getting really desperate. I need like a group.
yeah, don't worry, bro. If you want, I might set something up soon. Even for the server too, but guys, don't you didn't hear that. It's
No,
not a
no, no, no,
server. All right,
no,
there's no server.
no. Eat him up into the Discord server. Make sure he does D&D. Like hold him at gunpoint.
Yeah, I actually do a lot of my listeners do. So yeah, guys, there is a server, but you're not allowed in yet. Yet.
Wait, you privated
Hopefully
the server? What the hell?
well, it's not private actually. It's just more or less exclusive, but more or less I say yes to everybody that wants to join.
Okay.
I've never said no unless I have drama with them. But usually I still allow them in. because I don't want drama
Who
from
do you
not
have
letting them
drama
in.
with, John? That seems juicy here.
I know.
Kidding.
Exactly. I'll let you know after the podcast. Overall though, like yeah, I'll definitely do D&D here, but I liked D&D at
I love
high
D&D.
school.
Dude, there was like a
That was
huge
fun.
Smash like thing for at high school than it was in college. Like
Yes. Oh,
there'd be
bro,
people
yeah.
bringing in like monitors into school just to like play Smash.
Oh yeah, Super Smash Bros. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah.
We
Yeah,
need a
I remember
rematch one
that.
day.
People just
I'd love to rematch you one day.
Oh yeah. Well, you know who I'm gonna be maining as? Bowser Jr., the
I'd probably main
best.
maybe Joker. I don't know. Because I don't know if you have the DLC or not.
Yeah, bruh. I should probably get the
You don't
DLC at
have
this
to get it
point,
if you don't
like
play it
just for
enough. But
friends. I know, but like just for the
yeah.
homies, I gotta get it. But I don't know. I just I think for high school everything was more tight, like school spirit wise. But I feel like if you weren't there, in the moment, if you weren't it, you weren't there. I feel like a lot of people did feel a lot more outcast in high school than in college.
I was just to say it's kind.
I
I
will
feel like it's
say.
the opposite for me, where it's like I feel like I feel like it's a lot easier to get outcast in COC than it is in I don't know. That's weird because like it's weird for me because personally I say like I'm more of an outcast in COC than it is in high
Mhm.
school, but like it's like but for like I don't know because some people there's like the other way around where it's like oh in high school I was very like outcastious, but it's like I feel like whenever you go in between high school and college, something does like change about you personally, and it kind of will determine if you're like more of an outcast, if you're more extroverted, introverted, yada 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 yada. I remember
Mhm.
like my middle school teacher actually. I don't know if he had him. If he had Hugo. Wait, which high school? Which middle school did you go to?
Uh, to like a private one, AEA, like Albert
Oh,
Einstein
that
Academy. It
trash
was
school.
yeah, it was. I mean, I didn't have a lot of fun, but I will say,
Oh, okay, never mind then.
you
Because I had
know,
this one teacher that told, like, kind of predicted this, where it's like, I mean, he said it for like middle school and high school, but I feel like it was for me, it was like more like like high school and college. Whereas like something will
Mhm.
change about you, and it will determine like how you are for the rest of your life after high school.
Mm.
So yeah, I guess I'm destined to be lonely. Kidding. Destined to be lonely.
Um,
Uh,
no, I don't think so. I do agree with you on the whole um aspect about how it's a lot different. Um, the thing in college, like I will say, I do feel more like outcast in the sense that not as many people know me because a lot of people knew me in high school. But at the same time, I do feel like that's also a good thing because I can talk to certain
I
people.
guess the nice thing about college
It's
is that
not.
it's all kind of combined. So I kind of get to talk to like
Yeah.
a whole other side of like the I guess people like a whole other side of the city without that you didn't even know back in high school,
Yeah, exactly. A
which
lot
is
of
really
people didn't
nice.
even know
I don't know.
certain people in
For me personally, I find
college.
it
Yeah.
intimidating. Where it's like, oh great, it's too many people.
Mhm. Yeah.
But I can get for like for some people it's like really nice. Like they kind of like thrive off of talking to new people and stuff.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. Well, just overall, I feel like with high school, they were trying to make more of a community kind of thing. Because you were having classes with them. It's not like college where you're like just doing these classes to you know help your career. You're
Yeah,
not
I feel like you're
on a
not a lot
line.
less on your own
It's
in high school than you are in college. Where in college, it feels like it's
yeah.
definitely everything's like up to you, and it
It feels like real
and it
life.
could be either very intimidating for you or very easy for you. It depends on how you're feeling.
Yeah, it feels like college is less like a like I feel like high school is more like a Discord server in some ways, and like college is just you know just a I don't know, Instagram. It's just like you're
Kind of
doing your
get
own
that.
thing. Yeah, so it's less of a community in college, I would say, but in high school, I remember like just everyone just being together. We can now go on to the next topic. It kind of ties into this one, friends. I feel like I made a lot more friends in high school, but I do feel like I made some in college. Like I still talk to more of my closest friends are from high school. What do you think?
I
No.
definitely felt like met like my closest friends in like high school than it was in college. I don't think I've like I mean
Mm,
the thing about it is I do have like closer friends outside of high school and college, but like I
mm,
mean like, that I do see in college nowadays, but like they were closer before the hand, and it's like I don't think I've met anyone new that is like very close to me.
yeah, yeah. I feel like when it comes to friends, like I feel like because this ties back into like just the atmosphere of high school.
Yeah, it feels
You
a lot more
just
community, so you
just a
feel a
lot
lot more like close to people.
exactly like this one. You're kind of
Not
just
gonna lie
doing
though,
your
I
own
feel like
thing.
I'd be a lot closer to
Um,
my college friends if I went to college parties, but I decided not to because I was like, nah, I gotta be responsible.
Come on, bruh. You gotta go to them frat
I got
parties, you
invited to
know?
I got
You know
invited
what
to like
happens
one
there?
on Saturday on like
Oh,
Saturday before Halloween,
dude.
and I didn't go because I had like work and I got too scared because my parents don't want me like out to like past like 12 or some shit, and I was like, ugh, fine.
Bruh. No, I mean, no, yeah, I get 12, but like, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I actually want to try to go to a frat
I
party,
should have
but
gone
to be
gone, and
honest,
I
like,
low key kind of regret it because like not because like because I just wanted to see the atmosphere. I got told my friends it's not as good, but I just wanted to see the atmosphere for myself before I had any judgment on it.
mm, yeah, I feel like they're just not my thing overall. Uh, those kind of parties, I do want to be more with like just my friends. I guess if every one of my friends was there, but
Have you gone to
most of
one?
the time that's not the
Gone to
case.
have
So,
you gone to one or
what's up?
no? Oh,
No, not
okay.
really. So,
I haven't gone either. I feel like
yeah,
I definitely feel like I like if I was to go, it'd be like I'd be a ton closer to my friends than I'd be with anyone else or like doing anything else. But yeah.
yeah, yeah, I agree. I I think overall, like, I would just want to hang out with my friends, and then with I would say like high school. It's I do feel like it's more of a community. I feel like that's why a lot of people in high school they have a lot more like a lot more people have of course in college you have more of this too, like in a different sense. But I feel like in high school, with all the dances and proms, a lot more people were you know I guess dating in high school. I think in college, there are, but it's more serious. Back then, like everyone was just like dating for like 2 months. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
like
saying?
high school dating is like a ton less
Uh,
serious than it was in college. Where I feel like college is you're definitely
exactly.
getting a lot more serious about it, especially since you're getting to that age of like I guess exploration, if that makes sense. I don't know. I don't know how to word that properly.
Of course. Yeah. You know what? That's perfect,
You
man.
made it sound
That that
weirder than
that,
it should have
that
been.
encapsulates everything that high school. I mean, that college. Relationships are. In a nutshell. I do feel like more people in like high school were just oh, that guy, a lot of people talk to. Let me talk to him or whatever. But I feel like in college, it really doesn't matter your social status in that sense. You can just go up to anyone. So, bro, that was such a bench. You're not even laughing.
I didn't hear the joke.
I was just saying, bro. Like, in high school, it's more about status and like what. I guess it does matter about Riz, but I feel like just how people know you in high school is gonna,
I feel
dictate
like
if you
oh god, I
date
just
anyone.
realized
But what's up?
dating in high school is like actually never mind. I was about to say it, but I was gonna be really mad. I don't know how mad
Come on,
I was about to
say it,
say
bro.
like dating in high school is like dating your cousin, while dating in like college is like actually going on a date and actually trying to get Riz.
Oh, okay. So normal
Yeah,
versus Alabama. Okay. Dang. I didn't know how much it was like
because
Alabama, but
I feel like you kind
you
of
know.
like look at people and you kind of just don't realize. You kind of like think to yourself, yeah, I don't want to date. I don't know. It's weird. That's how I viewed it, at least.
No. I, yeah, I get you. I feel like I can see that. I do feel overall, people took that less seriously. But yeah, I would say overall, like friends, you get a lot from high school, and then like I guess the Riz you get you get at college. You develop that Riz. You got to survive. You got to survive with your cure. You got to survive with your offspring. um. Okay. Now we got to pick which one's better, college or high school. So after all this, man, which one do you pick?
To be fair, I'm gonna be really biased right now and say high school, just purely off the fact that this semester has been hell. But
Dang. Has it
oh
been
no,
that
yeah,
bad?
like I literally, like I came back like literally an hour before we started the podcast. I was like fucking dead. That's why I almost missed, because I was like, oh shit, I forgot. I asked you asked me to do this for you. I was like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
It's been
Well,
like a ton
I did
more, but yeah.
miss the yeah. I did miss the first recording. I passed out, guys, but it was late, so I don't know. I thought I set an alarm, but all I'm saying is that it's all good. We got it done, so that's awesome. But I will say, yeah, overall, like I'd say college for me, to be honest. I liked high school, but I like this college thing. Maybe it's because I'm biased too. I'm doing like short films. I'm doing what I want. I'm becoming the next Quentin Tarantino. It's you're just doing what you want to do, and I find that more fun and liberating than anything at high school. So I don't know. Just I guess a different way of looking at things. Um. All right. I think we can end it off here. But hold on. So, bro, do you want to like shout anything out?
I don't know. I guess my Instagram, follow the thing, drawing underscore at night 48. That's about it. I don't post that much, but whatever. That's like the only thing I'll actually like shout out.
Yeah. Well,
I know
you
I draw a shit
draw
ton,
though,
but
right?
yeah, it's been like dead recently because I haven't drawn in a bit because I've been busy with school.
Yeah. No, I guess that's something you want to get more back into
Oh no,
though,
yeah,
like drawing.
I still draw like occasionally on like my sketchbook, but yeah, I haven't done any like full fledged what is it, the word? I haven't done any full fledged art pieces yet. Like I haven't done any full fledged art pieces in a while, so I might get into do that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think that's real cool. Maybe you should even post that, and just
Oh no,
your
I do that on like I do
your
that on like an
sketches.
alternate account.
Oh,
But
okay. All right. You don't want to link that one?
literally, if you go to that, you'll see like another link for the
Okay.
yeah,
All right. So it's kind of like your
yeah.
unofficial link tree. I'm kidding. Um, but yeah, this was a sorry, I'm trying to get to that 1 hour mark. Sorry, guys.
Have you not hit
But
Wait, when did we start?
such a jerk.
8:07.
No, we just hit an hour. But I don't even know why that. But okay. So all you guys, let me know how you felt about you know this guy. You know what I'm saying?
Should
This
have
guy.
clapped your hands
All
as you
right.
said that.
Oh yeah, in the comments below, tell me if you'd like to hear from him again. I'd sure do. Bruh, it would be amazing. So thanks for listening to this podcast, and uh I'll be here again next week Monday. I think a lot of you will scream at the next topic. So yeah, hopefully you guys liked this one. It was definitely very interesting. All right. Yeah, see you next week.